He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. Past battles with Scherzer, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. Pitch on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Here's George Springer with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get to him for Ulysses Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Justin Turner. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He comes in as a .316 hitter. Chacin looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Here's Brian Dozier now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the Road Warriors.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Seager.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's driven in 7 runs in the series already, and he's done so while collecting 7 base hits. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zunino is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 9.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. And it's fouled away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Now that's popped up. Seager is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
On the ground to second. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's popped up. Here comes Peralta, but this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Digging in, David Peralta, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder, number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Peralta leads off second with nobody out. Line hard toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him. Now batting, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right, McNeil. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Wow, you see some throwing there sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Into the box now, George Springer. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And it's gone.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Row. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
In now, Kyle Seager. As it's grounded sharply to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Please.
Robert Gesellman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Gesellman.
Mike Zunino will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bullet back up the middle. Taylor is there, 2 gone. The relay, and he is in there. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Leading off the inning, Luis Delgado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Dozier has a play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Gustavo Cedeno. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first from his bottom. Throw gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Peralta.
7.
Lifetime matchup numbers with first delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit
now
on
batting,
the absolute screws.
Right,
one's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Hicks running from first, and he steps off, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Into the box, Nick Markakis. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Oh, and 2, here it is. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for Seattle, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Reese Hoskins. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's a .333 hitter. And now pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Kemp is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 5.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman.
Man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked. Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Reddick is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Mariners, no left fielder, Matt.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor.
The center fielder.
A swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Taylor, 28 years old. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Luis Delgado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting. The catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chacin comes set. First pitch on the way. In there, strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Zunino shading to his right, and that's the third out. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mariners 1. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. To short. Cedeno gloves it. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, number 7.
So striding in, David Peralta hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Reddick is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The batter, the right field.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's going to deliver the run here, as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Now batting.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error.
Leading up for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gustavo Cedeno.
Xavier Cedeno is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 46, Xavier Cedeno.
First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the
Ladies and
umpires on
gentlemen,
replay
the
duty
Red
in Manhattan
Sox have elected
will
to
review
challenge
the play from all
previous
available
play.
angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the
Upon
headset,
video review,
and
the
he's
call of
out.
safe
So
at
the
first
original
base
call
has
is
been
overturned, and it
and
ends
the
up being
batter
a
ruled
well-used
out.
challenge there. In now, Jeff McNeil.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
No hits to this point. A pause and the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. One run on 3 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. This is popped up. Seager waits on it. And that ends the inning. Mariners are down. Alex Wilson
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
37, Alex Wilson.
At the plate, George Springer. Past numbers against Alex Wilson, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
The center fielder, number 5.
He's ready.
George.
Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Wilson has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Line drive to left. Kemp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
1 man is out in the Red
Kyle
Sox 7th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Maxwell is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
That's
catcher,
exactly what they
Mike.
wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's 2 for 4. Now the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Drilled to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. This is foul right side. Here's the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's set. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone!
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
James Point comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit out towards second. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the... Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Now
eighth.
pitching for the Red Sox, number 38.
From the stretch.
Joe.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Taylor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter,
striding into the box, Bruce Maxwell. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. George Springer will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Reddick is there. 2 down. So stepping in, Kyle Seager. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
2 out, nobody on. And it's belted high and deep into right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes this the other way to right, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop,
Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Barnes.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
on the mound. He's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for
Now
almost everyone, the adjustment to
6.
hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting. Third
So
baseman.
coming to the plate, Justin Turner. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Struck him out, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their rivals.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Red Sox swung the bats well with 16 hits. Ulysses Chacin earns his first win of the season. Max Scherzer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.